Hey guys, Dave Merritt, Youth and Family Ministries Director here at Trinity Lutheran with this week's announcements. First, our Kid Zone update. Please join us this Sunday, May 7th, as Miss Megan discusses how God wants us to encourage each other. Kid Zone is in the middle of both services at 10:05 a.m., usually in the egg room, and Kid Zone Light is during the sermon of the 11 a.m. contemporary worship service. Our VBS registration is out. We see that in our digital recordings as well as in our bulletins. We are working on a flyer to get to you, but the theme is Hero Hotline. Yes, we need a hero. And again, Jesus is that hero. Please join us during the week of July 31st through August 4th. Again, registration is for 3 years old all the way up through 5th grade. If you're interested, again, just find a QR code, sign it up. And if you have any questions, please email me, Dave Merritt, dmerritt@trinityjoppa.org. But again, if you are interested in being a volunteer, please find Erin Kassouf or email Erin Kassouf, enkassouf78@gmail.com. She would love all volunteers. We have an interesting thing happening at the beginning of June. It's our recognition of high school and college graduates. That's going to be on Sunday, June 4th at either the 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. worship service. Please let us know if you have a student graduating high school, college, or getting an advanced degree, or even if you are doing one of those things. Again, please let us know. Again, RSVP to me, Dave Merritt, dmerritt@trinityjoppa.org, and let us know, again, where you're graduating from, what your degree is, and what you are doing next. Again, we're very excited about honoring our graduates. Our youth update. First, we're going to talk about our J Crew, which is our high school ministry. J Crew small group is actually tomorrow night, Friday, May 5th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Kassoufs. They will be grilling something awesome and having a great Bible study. So please RSVP using the Remind app or just contacting Aaron or Andrew Kassouf. Next week, our regular well schedule is in effect for Wednesday, May 10th. The meal is 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. in Fellowship Hall, and then Crossfire 6:30 to 8 in the gym, and J Crew 6:30 to 8 in the youth room. Our first ad for Mission at Home. That is our middle school mission trip where we're going to serve in our community within a pretty much like a 15 to 20 mile radius from Trinity. That is for our middle school students from Sunday, June 25th through Thursday, June 24th. The price is $65. The time frame is 11 to 4:30 on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then Wednesday is our special field trip to Hershey Park. So again, if you are interested, please sign the QR code right over here. And also, if you have any information, again, email me, myself, Dave Merritt, dmerritt@trinityjoppa.org. This, again, is for all middle school students. That's 5th graders going into 6th grade. And also, our 8th graders going into 9th grade get to double dip and do both mission trips. Which leads me to my last announcement about our sponsorship program for our high school mission trip to Hazlet, New Jersey. Guys, we're doing great. We have fundraised $5,000. We need $3,000 more to be fully funded. That's all 13 of us. That's 9 students, and that's 4 adult shepherd chaperones. So again, if there's any way you can help, again, we would really appreciate that. If you have, if you want to contact me, again, Dave Merritt, dmerritt@trinityjoppa.org, or look at our table in the narthex. You can find a pledge card and a letter. Again, we are so close, and we really appreciate all your prayers and contributions so far. Again, I'm Dave Merritt. Have a great week.
Hey, it's Lori Hinman. Have a bunch of announcements for you today on different areas. Small groups. If you are interested in the Mackinac Island trip, you will need to let Barbara Burton know as soon as possible. That trip is in danger of being canceled. They need to have a certain number of people for that trip, and they are not there yet. So if you're interested, you need to let her know right away. 410-844-1433. Don't forget about the trip she has also in September to the Finger Lakes. End of September, upstate New York ought to be perfect leaf watching time, so that should be beautiful. Let her know if you're interested in that trip as well. And then the last thing is come on out, celebrate with us in worship, and I hope you have a great day.
Hi, I'm Mary Kay Coughlin. I'm your food ministry director at Trinity Lutheran Church, and I have a human co-host this week.
Hello, I'm Ken Coughlin, no relation. Not true. I'm here as I was here last week, and I'm here in my role as the co-director of the evangelism team with some more evangelism news and challenges for you today.
But first, I want to tell you about our food closet challenge for this week. It is still canned veggies and fruit and beans, but we're going to add in canned meats. So that would be like canned tuna or chicken or Vienna sausages or Spam, that kind of stuff. So bring it on. We need it all. The other thing I'm going to talk to you about is some of our 150 acts of kindness as part of my outreach. The exciting one that's coming up this weekend is our Keep One, Give One. So we have worry stones that are shaped like crosses, and they have a nice little Bible verse with them. And I just want to remind you, your job is to take 2 when you're leaving the sanctuary. One you get to keep one, and the other one you're supposed to give to somebody who needs to have their day brightened. They need to put a smile on their face, and you're just going to do something really small to hopefully help that happen and to remind them that God loves them. So you're going to keep one and you're going to give one, and hopefully you're going to give one to somebody that you don't know really well. I mean, not like your brother or your mom, or hopefully it's going to be like that nurse that helped you out at urgent care, or the teller who helped you out at the bank. That kind of person. So
this is a good ministry challenge, an evangelism challenge that I want to do for this week. Last week, if you didn't watch the video last week, I challenged you all to use the name Jesus in casual conversation. Still want you to go about doing that. Again, not Christ, not Christian, not church, not even Trinity. Those words are kind of easier for us to say. I want you to find a way to use the name Jesus in conversation. But in addition to that, what's neat about these, I want to challenge you all to do this take one, give one. As Mary Kay mentioned,
keep
the
one,
cross,
give one.
Keep one, give one. I'll get it right. I even have notes, and in addition to the cross here, you actually have a Bible verse. It's Philippians 4:6 that says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." The ministry value in this is I used to have something called a cross in my pocket, which was a little bit bigger than this, but it was just basically a cross that I could keep in my pocket. I didn't take it out, but whenever I was feeling anxious, when I was feeling worried, if I needed that physical, tangible reminder that God was with me, I could just reach into my pocket and feel that cross there. This is something that can serve the same purpose. So in addition to keeping one for yourself, our evangelism goal for this week is to give one of these out, especially to someone like Mary Kay mentioned that maybe you don't know as well, or someone that you know is going through a tough time and needs that physical, tangible reminder of God's presence. And in addition to that, that's not all we're challenging you to do. Mary Kay has a couple other concrete outreach opportunities that are available this week. What are those?
Well, not necessarily this week, but the very beginning of next week. Monday, May 15th, we're serving dinner at the homeless shelter, Welcome One homeless shelter. So you need to talk to Terry Reardon or Kevin Rupp, and they'll, sure they really need help. I know they're having trouble finding volunteers. And then the sign up is now live and published for the food truck, and that's happening on May 20th and 21st. So all the dates and times are on there. It should be available for you with this video so that you can sign up for that and come and help us give out groceries, because like I said last week, we are desperately in need of people to help us with the deliveries. And just speaking of the food truck, I want to just throw out there that the bonus blessings for this month are condiments. We got a grilling theme. We usually do one in May. And we want to bless the families with some just a little out of the ordinary groceries that maybe they don't always get and spend their money on. That's all I've got for you this week. You got anything else?
No, just remember, if you participate in any of these evangelism challenges I'm throwing out to you, do me a favor, shoot me an email. My email address is on the screen. Again, not to make it public. I'm not going to publicize to everybody what you've done, but whatever you did actually might be able to be helpful to someone else who's struggling with figuring out how to live out these challenges that I'm making. So I'd like to kind of create a database of ideas of things people have done so that if someone calls me and needs suggestions, we have that database to go to. So shoot me an email. email, please.
Right, and while you're reporting things to people, you can report your acts of kindness to us for the same reason. If you're doing something outside of what we are actually offering up as ideas, let us know so we can share those ideas with other people. Again, we won't tell everybody that you did it, but just so we can share the ideas and say, hey, somebody had great success with this. We also want to encourage you to record your acts of kindness by putting the little rocks in the jar so we can keep track of how close we are getting to our 150 goal. So I think we have 10 right now.
Very good. I got a couple more to tell you about, though.
Oh, awesome. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you on Sunday.
God bless.